What's up, guys? Back with another video. Sorry, in this video, I'm gonna let y'all know how I did in the bingo. I got to stage 4. There's still 2 days left on the event. I'll probably get a few more crystals, but I'm gonna try to go ahead and at least try to get the 6-star artifact. But other than that, with the update coming next week, and it's a lot. We're getting new uniforms for these 3 characters, and then one more. Hulk is getting a new character. He's going to be the Titan Hulk, which is one stage below the one below all. Sentry is getting his merged form with the Void, and Thor is getting a brand new Asgardian armor as he takes over for Odin. And then Ant-Man is getting his Herald of Galactus uniform, which is very cool. And then we're getting the Warriors 3, Hogun, Volstagg, and Fandral Transcendent. So these characters are getting upgraded, so very cool. Sentry was our very first native tier 3 character through the Epic Quest, so I highly recommend you finish his Epic Quest. Now, he used to be a PvP threat. Then he got kind of pushed out like after Jean Grey came back. But now, this guy's getting a tier 4, which means there's going to be a lot of tier 4 materials. But he may be great again for the PvP landscape. So, as you can see, with my Sentry, pretty good stats. I'm unranked. Everything else looks like this. Now, the best thing about him, he does have the leadership tag, so he can take advantage of White Fox if he is like PvE oriented. So let's see. As you can see, I have just 4 heal Odin blessings and 1 more, so that's what, 5 Odin blessings. That's the skills. His ranking is at rank 4. Have a stage 10 Power Ranger Hulk. And I can't wait to see his artifact. Cannot wait. And mine had a mighty regen with the penetration. And like I said, this will be his first uniform. And his gears are at 20. So I never upgraded none of his gears. The rest of the World Boss Legends, I upgraded their gears. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Sentry, the Warriors 3, and Ant-Man's gears. And then after that, I got a couple stuff from the bingo that I need to go ahead and choose. So y'all get to see that also. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take stock of the materials that I have, which you definitely need to keep track of. Sentry's gears take tier 3 materials. So CCL, Titan component packs, and EOD. You can see I have 38,000 CCL, almost 97,000 EOD, and almost 92,000 TCP. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and work on his gears. Alright, so let's get it. Alright, not too bad. Since farming story mode and doing like high content of World Boss Legend, I'm not really concerned about the tier 3 materials anymore, because you do get a lot from story mode if you can get like the chest. So that's I'm getting really lucky on the rolls though. But yeah, that's the only reason why I have so much tier 3 materials, because of story mode and World Boss Legend. So I'm alright with this. So alright, that is not bad. So got his gears done. Let's see. Alright, that's not bad. Upgrade Alright, upgrade this skill. Alright, so Sentry is done. Sentry's gears are done. Just ready to get his potential. And now for Anti-Man. Alright, so with Anti-Man, he does have a leadership, as you see, for all allies, increases all basic attack. So you can definitely use him for leadership. They definitely need to work on his 4-star passive, 3% heal. That's not going to be good enough. His tier 2 passive does give him a crit damage increase and guaranteed crit rate. So, and with the skills that they showed, I can see why. Because he's not very proc friendly. So definitely need to upgrade his skills. But when he does get his uniform, alright, now got his ranking at rank 5. He has a stage 8 overdrive. Can't wait to see what his artifact is. I have a guard break 120 proc obelisk on Anti-Man. And like I said, this will be his first uniform. And that's what his Uru look like. Because I was just using him for Shadowland. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and rank up his gears. Alright, so you need black antimatter and tier 3 materials also for this one. Alright, not too bad. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I get Anti-Man? Alright, the only way you can get Anti-Man is craft his bios on the universal side. So you have to go to crafting, and go to the craft, and then you have to craft universal bios using the purple Norn stones. That's the only way you can get Anti-Man and Nova and Blue Marble. So that's the only way. So with this event and the check-in, you could unlock Anti-Man. Then Monday's check-in, you get a 6-star mega rank up ticket. You can definitely give him that. And then later on, you get the tier 2 mega advancement ticket, and boom, there you go. So, because it's going to take a long time to get this guy's bios. But as you can see, I have 263. So, and as you can see, acquire in the craft. Alright, so got Anti-Man done. So, it's a universal villain, so that's really good. Alright, so got this guy done. Now I just got to wait on his tier 3 advancement. And now we're going to work on the 3 transcendent characters that's been left in the dust for so long. So long. Alright, so you can see he's got the strong tag. But he does have a leadership, so increase all basic attack, so that's not bad. Especially like if you don't have uniform for certain characters, so on and so forth. This guy doesn't need a uniform at all. I just gave him just the bare minimum. Just the bare minimum. So we're gonna go ahead and as you see, I haven't even given him Uru. So we're gonna go ahead and rank his gears up also. Yeah, that was wow. That was a lot. That was a lot, but I haven't done my Shadowland, so I can replenish the black antimatter with no problem. And the tier 3 materials, not an issue either. So I kind of miss upgrading characters, gears and stuff like that. So really, you're just going to be using the Warriors 3 basically for story mode. That's basically what you're using them for. So all right. Okay, got him done. All right, now for Volstagg. Now, Volstagg is more like the support character, as you can see. He gives all allies defense, so he's more of the shield of the group. And his tier 2 passive does, for all superheroes, decrease damage. So that's pretty cool. Kind of like for Alliance Conquest, stuff like that. So, and as you can see, I have a mighty CTP of refinement because of that. So, just have to wait and see what this guy does. He's the only one out of the Warriors 3 that I gave a CTP to, because I was using him on lower stages of Shadowland, and I'm like, this guy is really, really horrible. Really horrible. And at the time, I was like, well, I got an egg. He can use that. So, and it worked out perfect. So, yeah, he's probably going to just be a support character, in which that's fine. So, Hogun will be the leadership. Fandra will probably be the DPS, and Volstagg will be the support. That's how I see it. So, alright. Down to the last one. Alright, and next is Fandral. Now, Fandral, see, like I said, guaranteed dodge on his tier 2 passive, 4-star passive. He increases his basic damage by 135% for 2 attacks. So that's really good. And his leadership is just all speed. So, yeah, they're artifacts. Just have to wait and see. And as you can see, I don't have any Uru on him either. But I just use these guys for lower stages of Shadowland, just to clear out with my tier 2 characters. So, okay. Alright, so got Fandral done. So, now you can see his defenses are terrible. That's crazy. Alright, he has agility. Oh, I never looked at Volstagg's. Oh, Volstagg is, okay, durability. And like I said, he was a support character, so got that right. Alright, so got all those done. Anti-Man is ready to go to tier 3. The Warriors 3 ready to be transcendent. Sentry is ready to get his potential. And Hulk and Thor, they're already tier 4, so they're just getting their uniforms. Alright, so cool. Got that done. I'm ready for the update next week. Cannot wait. And now, go to my inbox. And, alright, as you can see, I still have my Transcendent and Tier 3 selectors. And you have 2 days left. So, that I never made an actual video about this. But, out of the Transcendent selector, you have a couple. You have a couple options. Shadow Shell will be one if you have her uniform. Shadow Shell is a really good World Boss Legend character. So definitely use Shadow Shell. Next on the list will probably be, in which you got Moon Knight and Spider-Gwen for free. So Shouldn't have to worry about that. Sif, she's a really good support character for combat and a lead. So Sif will be a good character for that. Just need her new uniform. Another good option would be Doc Ock with his with his uniform, because he's ABX and ABL meta, and he could definitely do high-end World Boss Legend content. So if you check my video out with Doc Ock, I'd appreciate that. So Doc Ock will be the best option. And then we have Gamora. Now Gamora is really strong too. Granted, you'd have to have Doc Ock at tier 4 because of his tier 4 skill, or resets his other skills. Gamora, on the other hand, on my account, she doesn't even have to be tier 4. So if you got her new uniform with the Rage, she could definitely do some World Boss Legend content. And she's also useful for ABX, for female alien. Yeah, I think it's female alien, but she does have some canceling skills. She's really good, and she has self-buff and leadership, also for like speed types. So she could be a leader also. So Gamora, Doc Ock, Sif, Shadow Shell are like my top 4 from the selector. And then other than that, this dealer's choice. If you already have those characters, Medusa for support for like universal types. Beast has a physical attack, leadership. Let's see, Elsa Bloodstone has a leadership also. Hulkbuster has a leadership like for Iron Man, which is pretty decent. Then we have Scream, which is basically a good free-to-play combat female. She's very proc friendly. She's a good option also, but the top 4 would be Shadow Shell, Doc Ock, Gamora, and Sif. So if you haven't chosen one yet, those will be the top 4. And for the tier 3 selector, with Thor getting a new uniform, if you don't have Thor tier 3, I would suggest get Thor tier 3 right now. Another character will be Hulk. So Thor and Hulk in the tier 3 selector, if you haven't chose yet, those will probably be your top 2. Have Shuri. If you have her uniform, she's a great lead and support. That also goes for Cyclops. Hela is definitely really good, especially if you have her artifact and her new uniform, which I made a video where she did high World Boss Legend content also. And she's for PvP, timeline, and Otherworld battle. Ancient One is a great support also in that sense, and he does have a leadership also. She-Hulk is a really good support character too for World Boss Legend. Sharon Rogers is amazing with her high DPS. Venom is still really good, especially with Black Swan being the World Boss Legend speed character. Black Bolt, if you have his Halloween uniform, is really, really good for the selector. Black Panther is definitely better than what he has been with his new uniform. So War Machine, with him being on the list from last year with the votes, he's definitely gonna get a tier 4 here soon with the new uniform. So that would be a really good choice. You have Loki. If you have his new uniform, he's a meta for ABX and ABL. Ghost Rider, if you have his Halloween uniform, is really, really good for PvP and PvE. If you have his artifact, and he's really good for GBR also. and Iron Man is still decent also. So those are basically my picks for the tier 3 selector also. So, all right, back to it. We're gonna go ahead and so got 2 days on the CTP selector. So in that case, I already have one CTP of Conquest, which does need to be reforged. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Conquest. That way I can reforge it. So, yep, I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Conquest. All right. All right. Next, we have the Mighty CTP, which has 3 days. So in that, let's see, I already have one Mighty Conquest. I don't need any more CTPs of energy because you can farm the Authority from Jean, the Energy from Null, the Destruction from Ultron, the Judgment from Gore, the Greed from Kang, and the Regen from Mephisto. So that's gonna knock those out. So, in which I haven't got a CTP from Gore, Kang, or Jean Grey. I'm still hoping I can get one. So I'm gonna just hold off on those. But I definitely would like another Insight. I definitely need another Insight for. It's either an Insight or Judgment. But I'm thinking Insight or the Mighty Egg. And that's for PvP. So if I get the egg with the Vitality, that's kind of tough. The egg or the Insight. I think I'm gonna go with the egg. Let me see what I got in my inventory before I pull the trigger. I already have one egg. No, I don't have a Mighty Egg. Trying to see. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Insight. And then when I get the Brilliant selector, I'll go for the Brilliant Egg. That's what I'll do. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the Mighty CTP at Insight. Alright, so cool. Got 2 CTPs. I'm going to go ahead and lock the Insight. And it's got a good roll on it. Nice. And it has the decreased additional pierce. That's really good. That's really good. So that's kind of like for PvP. Alright, so now the Conquest. Which is... Okay, which one would be better? Okay, that's a little bit higher. So I'm going to go ahead and reforce that one. Alright. And I'll use one Patience. Alright, so I got a 3% chance to get a Brilliant. So, which I probably won't get, but Let's see. I have a regular greed and a regular regen too. No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so here we go. Alright, well, I got a mighty. Alright, so that has the all attack and all defense. Okay, so got another mighty conquest. Alright, so there we go. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and just upgrade these two also. In which, what you want to do, you want to change your option first on the CTPs. So both destructions has a 120 proc on it, and I'm gonna change that to try to get the 200. So, all right, as you can see, when you do that, you're gonna change your options. Go to change option. Go to so crit damage. We're gonna just say max, and then the first option we're gonna go to the 200. Go to settings, and I have 15 rerolls. So once I see a roll that I do like, at least the if I see a 180 or 200, then I'll stop it. So just have to look. All right, that's a 180. 25% chance to penetrate, which is the highest is a 30% with the 200 proc. So with that first roll, that'll be okay. I'm fine with that. So got that re-rolled. So now I'm going to reforge. Use a lower CTP and get a mighty. There we go. And I got the strike, so that's perfect. That is perfect. Alright, and now as you can see, I have 5 mighties and 2 regular energies, so I'll just leave that as is. Now the 2 CTPs that are kind of useless but kind of not are the Transcendent and Patience. Now the Patience is a kind of like a poor man's PvP CTP. Alright, so as you can see, it does have dodge and all attack increase, and it activates when HP is below 40%, but it does have a damage reduction from reflected effects by 40%, and it reflects all attacks. So, and it has invincible for 5 seconds. So that's really kind of good. Alright, so what that one has the 40%, and this one has 30, so this one's going to be the higher one. So I'm going to go ahead and reforge the Patience. Go ahead and reforge that. Alright, so got all attack. So the other stat is defend. It creates a barrier that ignores cancel and pierce effects 6 times and recovers HP by 60%. So that's the kind of roll you want on that, and we're going to re-roll it. So that's my first time doing a Patience. I've got a couple Transcendents, but Patience, I'm gonna change the option. Okay, select defend. That's gonna give you 3 options. You want to go to the little check mark with the options, and you want to look at each one, and you definitely want at least the 60, but if you can, just get the 50. Alright, so you're gonna have 2 options right there. Go to settings, and the rest just go to max, even though you won't get all the max, but I'll still do that anyway. And then reflect all attack would be 50. So got 13 tries, so we're gonna try it. Whoop. Okay, we got creates a barrier up to 5 times, 50% concentration, and 30% reflect, which need 50. That's good enough for me. That's good enough. So, all right, we got a Mighty Patience. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If y'all did the bingo, let me know what kind of CTPs y'all got. And oh, before I wrap up the video, I have the artifact, the 5-star artifact. There's plenty of good choices in here. Some of these you can farm for free, like Luna. Who else is meta that you can farm for free? Really, that's it. Wolverine, you can farm him from the ABL chest. I forgot what day it is, but you can definitely farm Wolverine. It's kind of hard, but I have pulled his artifact like maybe 3 times. I think that was the only ones. Oh, Gore, you can farm him from his World Boss Legend. Jean Grey, Kang, and that's it, because Ultrons suck. But yeah, you can farm those also for free. The ones out of here that are really good is Ghost Rider, which I already got that. Hope, she's really good. Madeline Pryor, Rogue. I'm gonna really have to think on this one. I'm really gonna have to think on this one. Now with Ronin, his is support, which increases all attack to all allies, which is very good. Let's see, Beta Ray. He increases his own attack. Mystique is for herself. Rachel is really good for Timon or Otherworld Battle. I may just hold off. I got 3 days left. Y'all may just hold off on that. So, alright, so I'm gonna wrap this video up. Saw the CTPs. I got a Conquest so I can reforge mine. Then I got a Mighty Insight for the selector. Then I reforged 2, upgraded the character's gears for the update. So let me know what y'all guys think of this video. Hit me in the comment box down below. I will be on Twitch later on tonight, live streaming. So the description will be in the title will be in the description box down below. Make sure y'all smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.